I am kicking butt at kickboxing, and Layla and I are getting along amazingly.
Oh, good for you. Let me see, you're doing good work, so you're working out in your body, taking care of that, and you're having fellowship with your sister.
Yeah, I sound like a nun.
I wasn't going to say that.
Oh, you so were.
I so was not.
You were going to say that.
Did you sleep last night?
Couldn't sleep. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw John and Natalie together, making love. And worse.
Oh, what's worse than that?
Imagining John and Natalie in love.
Antonio.
Anything on Jessica?
No, you said that she might have gone to California, so we've checked the flight manifests into every flight going into major cities in the whole state. No Jessica, no Tess.
What about New York?
Same thing.
Oh, damn it, Bo, there's got to be something more you can do.
Well, informally, I've reached out to all my contacts in both states. Plus, we got Margaret Cochran. Now, she's resurfaced.
I understand. It's just that I'm afraid that Tess is going to get Jessica into a situation she can't get out of.
What kind of situation?
I got a feeling that Tess is not alone.
Oh, my God. This doesn't look like the picture you had in your apartment.
Yeah, I know. The owner died about 6 months ago.
No kidding.
Yeah, and his son's not into the wine business at all, so it hasn't been taken care of in about 6 months. That's why the price is so low.
Not low enough.
Oh, come on. Tess, use your imagination. I mean, look, these vines are bearing fruit. The cottage. Well, it shows potential. Hey, you want to take a look around? Come on.
I think I'm going to put my bag inside first.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Bugs. Bugs.
A bug.
Did I say a bug? It was an army of bugs, okay? I turned on the light and there were these really big red bugs with these antlers everywhere. And it was...
They're called water bugs, okay? And I think the term you're looking for is antennae. They're gone now. It's okay.
Yeah, no, they left with their little mouse friend.
Oh. It's okay. You can get off the stool thing. They're far more afraid of you than you are of them, I promise you.
I don't think that's possible.
Okay, look, I know. The place needs more work than I thought.
Work?
Be all right.
Nash, it needs a bulldozer, okay? This place is crawling with bugs and rats and dirt, and there's parasites and germs on the rats and the dirt.
Okay, the cottage is a mess, all right? But, I mean, structurally sound, there's obviously electricity.
Yeah, great, so we can see all the bugs and the dirt. Did I mention the dirt?
Look, I can clean it up. As long as I got running water, we can,
Oh, great.
Okay. Look, I'll call the DWP, and just for you, an exterminator.
No, you can call whomever you want, Nash. This place is a dump, and it's always going to be a dump.
It's not what you're expecting.
Not what I was expecting. The understatement of the year, okay? You told me we were going to go and live at a vineyard in Napa, and this is a farm, Nash. It's a farm amongst a whole bunch of other farms, and there's not a restaurant for miles, and there's
Is that want a restaurant.
Yes. Yes, I really am that shallow, okay? We are miles away from the fast lane.
Okay, you're right. It's going to take a lot of work to bring this place back up, but I think it's going to be worth it.
Worth it. Why? Because there are some bushes out there that, I don't know lots about wine, but I know that we are a long
All right, you
way...
made your point. Okay?
I don't like hard work. I hate hard work. Okay? I finally got to a place in my life where I can do what I want to do. I'm in charge for a change, okay? And I don't want to think about the future. I don't even want to think about tomorrow, okay? I just want to think about today. And right now, today sucks.
We could make this place really beautiful. Okay? You said you want to be free. And this is my idea of freedom. Okay? But I can't keep you here.
Oh, okay, so what are we gonna do?
Well, you can leave whenever you want, but I'm staying.
Go away, Spencer.
Not till I offer you my congratulations. I heard it's official. They offered you the chief of staff position.
Save your congratulations. I have not accepted the offer yet.
Oh, but you're too smart a woman to pass up an opportunity like that.
Yes, well, but it is my decision. I'm not about to discuss it with you.
Well, surely you're not going to embarrass me now, are you, after the way I went to bat for you?
I don't want to be an administrator. I like patient care, not pushing paper.
Albert Schweitzer would be so proud.
You know, I don't really have time to take on another job. First time in a long time, I actually have a life.
And would that life happen to be with Mr. Bo Buchanan?
Yeah, Bo is very important to me, as is his son.
Ah, so the little nipper's managed to worm his way into your heart as well. That is so very touching.
You know, Spencer, you weren't very interested in our marriage when we were in it. So why don't you just forget that we even have a past? Can't you just accept that I'm happy and leave me alone?
No.
Something wrong?
Nothing. It just hit me that you're really here and you're really safe.
Keeps hitting me too. I woke up last night and thought I couldn't sleep. And then I saw you here and I knew I could.
It's gonna take time. It's not a race.
Yeah, well, I like the speed.
Oh, you like the speed, huh? Well, let me tell you something. At this speed, we're not gonna make it to work. You know, you don't have to go in.
No, I want to.
Okay.
It's kind of weird, but I don't know why. I seem to know it was the right thing to do to come here last night. A lot of people think I'm making a mistake.
Well, they're worried about you. One look at my track record, and you can't really blame them.
Well, and my mom knows I have this tendency to leap into things before I look.
So we'll take things easy.
You don't really care much about other people's opinions, do you?
Not really.
But there's one person's opinion that's still bothering you. You're still wondering what Christian would think of all of this, aren't you? Does it bother you to talk about Christian?
No. No. It makes sense that you would think about him now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you were talking about him last night and got me thinking about Christian and about us. It seemed as though Christian knew there was something between us before we even did. He knew we had something, or could.
Hey, I didn't mean to upset you.
No, it's okay. You know, it's just ever since Christian Christian died, I always thought of him as being able just to walk through the door or call me on the phone or something, you know? And last night, being with you was the first time I felt that Christian was a part of my past. I mean, a beautiful part, but the past. I mean, everybody always said that this would happen eventually, and I didn't believe them, but... So look, this is way too heavy to be talking about to people on their way to work, so I'm okay, I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Natalie,
I'm gonna go take a shower, so maybe when we get out, when I get out, we can talk about something way more fun like coffee or donuts or something.
I'm gonna keep your secret. Natalie won't find out from me that you're really Christian Vega.
Are you sure you don't want to join me? John?
I'm sorry you're having all this trouble with John. I'm fine. But you want to know what the worst part is? I used to be this big workaholic, you know? And my relationship with John changed that about me. And now I have all this free time and I don't know what to do with myself.
You should be trying to find out the truth.
Don't you have some work to do?
I have a couple of minutes. Am I interrupting?
As though that's ever stopped you before.
Please excuse my sister. Oh, but believe it or not, she used to have perfect manners.
Nora Hannon, District Attorney. This is my sister, Layla Williamson.
Layla, my goodness.
Movie star, temporarily slumming it as a cocktail waitress. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I read a lot about you.
The good stuff, right?
Oh, as if there's anything but good stuff.
So find out the truth. The truth about what?
The mysterious John. What else?
Layla would like us all to believe that John has some deep, dark, mysterious secret in his past that is forcing him to choose Natalie over me. It's a possibility. Look, the man, he's just not into me, okay? That's it.
He once was. Don't you want this all to make sense? Isn't it better than walking around wondering what you did wrong?
Oh, she's got a good point.
Thank you.
Okay, wow, look at the time. Gotta run. I'll talk to you later, sweetie.
Nora, call me if you hear anything.
I will. Wow, love you madly. Bye, nice to meet you.
Hey, don't get too comfortable sitting here. Don't be so grumpy. Even your best friend thinks I'm right.
Why do you think that I need to know what makes John tick?
Because you still love him? I know what I'm talking about.
Did something happen to you when you were in LA?
No. I'm not talking from personal experience. I'm an actress and I'm trained to observe human behavior. And I'm telling you, John McBain is a man with secrets.
You know, I liked it a whole lot better when I thought you were out of my life for good.
Oh, I could never forget about you, Paige. You know, I've often thought how great it would be for us to be friends again. Be able to get together and chat about good old times. One old time in particular.
I just knew you'd get to that sooner or later. Why now, Spencer?
Hi, honey. Spencer?
Commissioner?
Am I interrupting something?
No. Spencer and I are just discussing the treatment of a patient.
And as usual, I defer to your judgment.
I'm awfully glad to see you.
Some news about Paige, huh?
What news?
Oh, she didn't tell you?
The hospital has offered me the chief of staff position.
That's great.
I was just saying the same thing. She is the perfect person for the job.
And I couldn't agree with you more.
Yes, well, I guess they just have to find someone a little less perfect.
What?
I'm turning down the offer.
Well, I, for one, am extremely disappointed. Maybe you can talk some sense into her, huh?
First of all, this is your decision. Okay, now, is he bothering you?
No, no more than usual.
But if you're turning down this job because of having to deal with him, I'll talk to him about it.
Actually, I'm turning down the job so that I can spend more time with you.
Well, okay.
So that it's settled.
Yeah, but I don't want you to have any regrets.
I won't. So, Commissioner, are you here to see me? Or in some official capacity?
I always want to see you. And I also have to check and see if anybody here has treated a woman named Margaret Cochran in the past 24 hours. She's an EDP. And I want to talk to Jessica Shrink, too. See if I can lean on him and get him to tell me where she might have gone.
Is she missing?
Well, technically, no, but...
But she's your brother's daughter, and you worry. You are so sweet.
Shucks.
Well, you can joke all you like. God, I just don't know what I would ever do if I lost you.
You know what? You could not lose me if you tried.
You know, there's nothing in my life that means more to me than you do. I love you, Bo.
I believe I was summoned.
I think that table there could use that check.
Sure.
I was wondering if you've heard from Jessica. From Tess.
You asked me that already.
Yeah, well, I'm asking you again.
No, I haven't heard from her.
Look, did she ever talk to you about visiting someplace, maybe California or...
We didn't discuss travel.
Ginger, please don't play any games with me, all right? I'm worried about Jessica and I need to know where she is.
You don't need to be so worried about her. Tess knows how to handle her.
Tess is not a person. Tess is part of a sickness.
What's wrong with having another personality who's stronger and more fun? You know, maybe Jessica is better off this way.
What way? What's wrong with Jessica?
You made all of those promises to me. You dragged me all the way across the country to this God-forsaken place to tell me what? If I don't like it, I'm on my own?
Hey, you're the free spirit. I can't tie you down.
What am I supposed to do?
Whatever you want to do. All right? I mean, hey, obviously this isn't your idea of paradise, so...
Oh, don't tell me that it's yours.
We just see this place a little differently. All right? The hole in the roof. I see a skylight. I see the two of us laying in the bed looking at the stars. This fireplace, I see it cleaned up. The two of us sitting in front of it, toasting each other with a glass of Brandon Winery Cask Reserve 2006.
Well, that's impossible, Nash. Because this place isn't going to produce a drop of wine until at least 2020.
You pushed yourself into my life, and I liked it. Pushed. And I liked it. All right? But I did not drag you down to California. And I'm not going to stop you from leaving. And I'm not going to leave just because you don't like it.
Well, it's going to be pretty lonely in front of that fire without me.
You know what? My fantasy involves a woman. But you're acting like a kid.
Well, you know what?
What?
This kid's leaving.
Are you sure you're not pushing it?
Yeah, well, you know, I didn't really want to come back to work. I just miss the donuts. It's good. Routine, you know. Having something to concentrate on besides you.
Okay.
Wow. It's a little crazy, you know, when you come back to your own life and realize how much you like it.
Hi, can I leave this for Bo?
Sure, yes.
I need some information. He knows the case it pertains.
Great.
You're back to work.
That's good.
So just ask Bo to give me a call when he can. Okay, thanks.
Excuse me. Hey. I need to talk to you.
Words aren't your strong suit, right? So let me help you out. You don't ever have to worry about how I feel. Ever again.
Nora. Hi, how are you?
Hi, Paige. I'm fine. Just here for checkup.
Dr. Suntari doesn't do checkups. He's a neurologist.
Are you following me or something?
Are you still having your dizzy spells?
Oh, I guess Bo talked to you about that. Does that constitute pillow talk for the two
Oh,
of you?
you know, can it, Nora? Bo was worried about you, so he talked to me because he knows that I'm a good doctor. Are you still having your dizzy spells?
Paige, I suppose you mean well, but I really got enough doctors up to here. Yeah.
When we can't find a diagnosis, we start this process of elimination, often starting with the worst case scenario, which can be unnerving to the patient.
Yes, well, I certainly know that. Been to an internist, an ophthalmologist, a gynecologist, now a neurologist who I'm sure is going to pass me on to some other doctor, you know. Just wish they figure out what's wrong with me or leave me alone.
Jessica's away.
Yeah, I already know that.
It's a family thing.
Well, just seems strange, you know, not much like Jessica. To take off now, just when her sister's been rescued?
Well, don't you worry about Jessica. She's fine. Where's my daughter?
Well, she's out front with the social worker, the one who's going to keep a close eye on you two. I just told her I needed to speak with you for a minute first.
Yeah, well, if you were so anxious to talk to me, why didn't you return my phone calls? Or let me explain to Jamie why I couldn't make my last visit.
You're kidding. You think I'm going to help you clean up your mess? I'll be right back.
Are we done?
Look, if you care about Jessica, about Tess, let me find her. Don't talk to RJ or anybody else. And if she contacts you, please let me know. There she is. I missed you so much. Come. You're mad at me, aren't you? Because I wasn't here for the last visit? Well, I don't blame you. But you do know that there's nothing more important to Papa in the world than you.
Antonio, I have a bone to pick with you.
Not now.
When you hired me, I had one condition. I had to be the prettiest girl in this place at all times. If you're gonna break our deal, the least you can do is introduce me.
Jamie, this is Layla. Layla, this is my daughter, Jamie.
Hi, Jamie. Have you ever seen a bunny rabbit made out of a napkin? No? Well, here you go, pretty girl.
Hey, excuse me. Haven't I seen you around my club? Ultraviolet.
I thought Rex Wilson owned that club.
Rex. No. Rex owns little more than those designer shirts that he's so fond of. No, I'm RJ Gannon.
Ultraviolet? That's like the coolest place in town. I go there all the time.
Really? You know, I'm going to have to talk to that staff about spotting fake IDs because you obviously are not old enough to get in.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. But you know, you can change that. You can get in anytime you want. Nice table, drinks on me. All you've got to do is tell me what's really going on with Jessica Buchanan.
That wasn't worth 1/10 of the one I broke. And you never told me.
It's back.
I broke my heel on the way up the main road.
Oh.
And on the walk back, I got to thinking.
Oh. What about?
About what I'm afraid of.
And what's that?
If I stay here with you and work hard on the place and plant roots here, then I'll be like Jessica.
Oh, your, twin sister.
Yeah, and she was so... Nothing. Never mind, but people loved her anyway, and, I mean, nobody's ever loved me, and...
I can't believe that.
Didn't bother me at all. I was fine with it. Never thought that I wanted or needed love, but... I was wrong. And I got to thinking that maybe there's different kinds of love.
You think so?
The place looks better.
Yeah. The water was just turned off outside. I turned it on. The plumbing's fine. I found some boric acid under the sink for the bugs, and I plugged all the holes that the mouse was using to come in and out.
If I stay here, I hope you don't expect me to start baking bread or anything like that, because...
Well, if you stay here... Oh, I regret this already. You don't have to be anyone you don't want to be, and you don't have to do any... You don't have to do anything around here.
Well, guess what?
What?
I did something.
Oh.
And you better like it, because I ruined a perfectly good tube of lipstick to make it.
I love it. And I've loved you since the day you stole my car.
Just forget about this, okay? Just forget you saw me.
Yeah, Nora, let me help you.
You want to help me? Don't tell Bo you saw me, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Pretty bold in front of the boyfriend. What do you think a man like Bo Buchanan's going to do? How long do you think he's going to stick around when he finds out the truth about you?
You know, what do you want from me? Why is it so important to you that I become chief of staff?
Well, I just found that it's good to have friends in high places.
I'm not your friend.
You turn down that chief of staff position, you'll find out what it's like to have me for an enemy.
Matt? It's good to see you back.
You too. Thank
You sure you're up to this?
you. Yeah. Yeah, I need this. You know, it's like a second home to me.
Okay, but you take it easy.
Are you kidding me? The state these files are in?
Well, have you talked to Vicky?
Yeah, on the way in. She's doing pretty good. She saw that heart specialist, and she likes him. She's gonna go ahead and go with treatment.
Good. So maybe you and I can hang out then. We'll have some dinner.
Yeah. Dinner, that'd be nice. You know, maybe sometime when John's working late.
Okay. Are you trying to tell me something?
Okay, before you go all parental on me, let me just say something. I'm really happy with John, no matter what anybody says.
Am I saying anything?
Well, you're thinking something.
Yeah. I'm thinking that it never pays to make a comment about other people's lives.
Mm-hmm, but you have an opinion about John, right?
Mm-hmm. He's a good cop.
Yeah. Who's very closed off and has a lot of boundaries.
I hope you're not thinking that you're going to bait me into making some kind of a comment about John that then you can turn around and argue the issue, okay? I will say one thing, and you'll agree with me on this too. John McBain is a very complicated man.
Hey, watch it, Johnny. Say something for the ring.
I told Antonio you'd be back, but Jamie's here now.
It's all right. I can wait.
What happened?
What makes you think something happened?
I told you I'm an observer of human behavior.
Can you observe someone else?
I'm not
for
backing
once?
off.
Okay, I was just at the police station and I saw John and Natalie. Together, she was wearing his jacket, which means she spent the night with him. And they were kissing, girl. It's gonna be okay. You know, John always has so much on his mind. He always loses his keys, so, I had this one made and I kept it. You know? In case he lost his, he would always have a spare. I don't know. I forgot to give it back to him when I gave him all the rest of the keys. Or maybe I didn't forget. Maybe I held on to it because I stupidly thought that there was still some hope for us, right? Obviously, he has someone else to worry about him now, so maybe you can help me. Are there any wastebaskets? Just one wastebasket in this place, please.
Vange, I'll take care of it.
Okay? Thank you. Thanks. I'm gonna go talk to Antonio.
Like I said, I'll take care of it. Jessica is doing something for her family. It's like Antonio said.
Right. Well, then it looks like you're going to have to find someplace else to spend your nights, little girl.
This 1 hour supervised visit with Jamie is driving me crazy.
You want the situation to change? Don't miss any more visits.
I told you I was looking for Jessica.
Why don't you ever know where she is?
I can't tell you that.
Antonio, I'm your attorney. You know that everything you tell me is privileged.
Yeah, I know, Evangeline, okay, but this is personal, all right? Look, I am trying to build a home, okay, a real family, and that's why I'm worried about Jessica.
And I'm telling you that you need to be worried about yourself. That social worker is watching every move that you make.
She can't honestly believe that RJ's better for Jamie than I am.
You want to throw accusations at RJ? You have to have clean hands yourself. Look, I just saw the social worker's latest reports about Lindsay and RJ, and she's very impressed with them.
Impressed with RJ and Lindsay?
They're a close, committed couple, and they're deeply devoted to Jamie. And don't think that Lindsay's recent loss doesn't gain sympathy for their side.
Well, I can't compete with that.
No, but what you can do is spend less time chasing after Jessica and more time getting your own life back together.
What do you think?
You know, you said something to me once. You said, I only ever see what's right in front of me. And you were wrong. When I look at you, I see my future.
The future.
To our future.
Hey! Twice in one day? Am I a lucky guy or what?
Oh. Well, I thought about what you said, and I changed my mind. I'm going to accept the hospital's offer.
Well, if you're happy, I'm happy.
Who knows? maybe I can have everything.
I never had any doubt in my mind.
Natalie? I thought you were still in the hospital.
No, I left yesterday.
Well, should you be back at work so soon?
Well, I'm fine now. You know, besides, John's here.
Right.
Look, I know that you're friends with Evangeline, so it's not like you're going to give us your blessing.
I didn't know you needed my blessing.
Okay, McBain. Your secret's here someplace. And I'm not leaving until I find it.
I saw how you were always trying to play the big hero. Trying to make her doubt me. Unfortunately, I was kind of right about that, wasn't I? No, but that's not why you did it. You did it because you want her. You would keep your secret. Natalie won't find out from me that you're really Christian Vega. Yeah, this is Detective John McBain. I need to see one of your prisoners. He's in there as a John Doe, but he's the guy that claimed to be Christian Vega.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
You requested a visit with Christian Vega?
Do you think maybe you could let me into his room so I could surprise him for when he gets home?
Christian Vega.
You asking me to give up on Jess, is that it?
If you want to hang on to your little girl.
Yes.